Tonight, Local 2 investigates driving techniques that some say could ease your pain at the pump. It's called hypermiling, using extreme measures to drive more miles for your money. And with gasoline prices so high, many Houstonians are wondering if hypermiling really works. KPRC Local 2 investigative reporter Amy Davis took a road trip to learn the secrets to saving gas.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
It's a race at a snail's pace.
The biggest thing with hypermiling is patience. It's a lot of patience.
26-year-old Jennie Chen is a hypermiler, a driver who maximizes fuel economy with simple driving techniques. She'll explain in just a moment.
I mean, this is really easy stuff.
And that is me. I drive like most of you.
Mostly 70 miles an hour.
And on this day, Jennie and I are both driving to Austin and back. Not to see who gets home the fastest, but who gets back with the best gas mileage. We're in identical vehicles, two brand new Honda CRVs. Jennie made just one modification. She checked the pressure in her tires before our trip.
You don't have to overinflate, just properly inflate it.
Everything else about hypermiling happens on the road.
You know, basic physics. You know, if you're braking it, you're wasting your gas. If you're gassing it really fast, you're wasting your gas, and those are the basic premises.
Hypermilers don't believe in speeding. Jennie coasts when she can, either timing the traffic lights or taking routes with fewer lights to avoid stopping.
You lost so much gas accelerating from a stop. That's one thing I try to avoid at all costs if I can, is having to stop.
I, on the other hand, stop at a Buc-ee's about 100 miles down the road. But I'm driving so much faster than Jennie, she's still about a half hour behind. Her average speed, 45 miles an hour. Oh, and did we mention she cut off the AC to save gas?
Whenever you use the AC, some people lose 2 to 3 miles per gallon.
So how much did she save? On the way to Austin, Chen averaged 39.8 miles a gallon, making the trip in 3 hours, 30 minutes. My mileage to the capital, 27.1 miles a gallon, and I arrived in exactly 3 hours. On the way home, what's a road trip without a drive-through?
May I take your order, please?
It's perhaps the cardinal sin of hypermiling, sitting with your engine idling. Houston's traffic and toll booths also prove a challenge to Chen's driving methods. The ideal conditions?
You just want it dry, clear, flat, and no wind.
I beat Chen back to the station by 1 hour and 10 minutes. But not before one last stop, about 30 miles outside of Houston. I had to fill up just to make it home. Chen arrived with almost half a tank left, averaging 41 miles a gallon. The round trip cost Chen just under $30 in gas. I averaged nearly 27 miles a gallon, spending almost $47 for the same road trip.
These are things that everybody can practice on their own, and it's not very difficult, and they're very safe.
And if you're not buying the no AC part, you can still save gas by skipping that step and doing all of the other things Chen suggests. Amy Davis, KPRC, Local 2.
Well, you think you're ready to try some hypermiling techniques? We've put some links to several hypermiling websites for you to check out under the hot button on click2houston.com.